Hello Pisces, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for second half of September, and this is love and romance reading for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon and Pisces Rising sign. I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, watch your moon sign or your rising sign. For this reading I'm using Tarot Illuminati. I'm going to draw additional cards from the Lenormand deck, and I'm going to use oracle cards as well. All the cards which I'm using are listed underneath this video in description box. While I'm shuffling, I quickly want to say thank you to all my subscribers for all your likes, all your comments, all your shares. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, please contact me. It's tamara.taro30@yahoo.com, or find me through my webpage, through the Facebook page. All the information is in description box underneath this video. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we have for you, dear Pisces, for the second half of September 2018. And it's all about love and romance. Okay, so I've been quiet because I've seen the first cards and I sort of started straight away thinking about the storyline. So we have the Moon, which is Major Arcana card, followed by the Five of Pentacles, and then we have Ace of Swords. Here we have the Judgment, Four of Wands and the Temperance. I like that this row much better than this one, of course. Underneath the deck we have Four of Cups, and we go back to that. Okay, let's go have a look at the cards one by one and see what they're telling to us. I see, like, in the middle of the month there will be some sort of problems with the five. All fives is always about changes, troubles, tribulations, fights. And here, Five of Pentacles, I started with her because I see two, cards from each side, so which is, they influence this card as well. It talks about, I think it's either walking away, being left in a cold. Could be that maybe you walk out from the relationship and, you sort of... you're really broken, upset. It's not for every single Pisces, of course, but for some of you it might resonate. You decided to leave. There's a help, there's someone with you. It also talks about health issues as well, problems with the finances, problems with the place where you live. Maybe you left home, you don't know where to go, maybe you're staying with a friend because there is this help available. Normally the Five of Pentacles is depicted as two people on steps of some sort of prayer house, church. In this case I think it's like sort of I think it's like a Chinese temple or something like this. Yeah, sort of Buddhism or something like that. Why they're depicting it like this? To indicate for you, look, there's a lights in the window, that the help is available for you. So that's why people, when they have nowhere else to go, they try to go to the, prayer houses, because there's always help available there. That's what the card is saying. So if you left, maybe, left without any possessions, maybe you've been, in a really struggling in a relationship or somewhere, there's nowhere to go, there's a help available for you, dear Pisces. There's the Moon card as well. Moon card is also represents you being in a foggy situation, you've been, it's all about not seeing the way where to go, because the moonlight is a bit sort of like a twilight. It's all in grey. It talks about deception, it talks about lies. And why I started with this card in the middle, where normally I go one by one, because from this side we have you all being left in a cold. From one side you've got deception, lies, something comes out, something you don't know. From another side I've got Ace of Swords, where things comes into the air, where you find the truth, when you find the clarity, justice, new beginning. That's what I like about this. You will find out something about the situation. If in the middle of September there's something happening and you're really struggling, you know, maybe you walked out from the relationship, believe me, the justice will be served, because you've got this Ace of Swords, new beginning. Truth will be revealed. That sharp swords always cuts every matter in the middle, and she finds the core of the issue, the core of the matter. It's a card of clarity. Look, the white, it's silver, shining. It's a clarity. It's truth. So that's what you're getting, you know, over here, from the moon into the Ace of Swords, from not knowing, you know, being, you know, in a foggy situation, you know, maybe there's some lies or something, and then finding the way. And I think you're moving towards, because this, look, there's two people, they're looking at the Ace of Swords. They're moving towards Ace of Swords. From there, they're moving from the moon, from the situation when they don't know, there was a lot of lies, a lot of deception. They walked away, and they moving towards that Ace of Swords. Yes, and then we go into the second, last week of September, and we got the Judgment card. It's a card of also being given a second chance, calling, it's a judgment call as well. It's like reincarnation, revival. It's like coming out of, it's like people who were dead, they just all of a sudden revived, and they just coming out of the coffins towards that angel. This angel is calling for them, and you hear that call from the angels, and it's your reincarnation, it's your revival, it's your second chance. It's for you to get out of this period of death and you know, grey lies and deceptions. It's for you, you know, to, because there's something fantastic waiting for you next to this. When the new beginning, something starts. It's you've got this Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a card of celebration. There's two people. There's someone there for you. Someone will sort of, it's also a card of like engagements, wedding, planning engagement, maybe meeting someone at the engagement party or the wedding party, celebrating. Look how he is proposing to you in this card. It's also a card of stability, stability in your home, stability and happiness in your environment. And you've got the Temperance, tells you be patient, tells you patience is a virtue. Everything comes to those who wait. You know, after every dark period of our life, there's always, you know, calmer waters. There's always much better times coming, and we learn from the bad times. So, you know, I'm not preaching because, you know, it happens to all of us. Temperance tells you be patient. It also tells you about the balance, keeping the balance in your life. Balance on all levels, emotional level, because she pours water from one vessel into another, and water represents emotions. There is a rainbow there, which also represents happiness, abandonment, and there is an angel there, angel the guardians. You've got two angel guardians around this card. Look, you've got an angel guardian there, which with the judgment call, and you've got another one, angel guardian there, which is sort of telling you to spirit's message to you would be like about patience, moderation. You know, keep everything in moderation. Don't spend too much. Don't also it also talks about moderation, emotional moderation as well, you know. Don't go into the override, you know, with the, if you fall in love or something with emotions, make sure you know this person before you sort of let yourself go. Underneath the deck we got the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is don't miss that opportunity. Someone is going to offer you love and affection, and I think that person over there, look how he is like proposing to her. Don't miss that opportunity, please, dear Pisces. You already have got 3 in front and you're not interested. Keep your ears and eyes open, because this card of lost opportunities, make sure that you sort of you hear people when they say something to you. Underneath this we got the Magician card. It's a card, the Alchemist, number 1. Again, new beginning, manifesting. You've got all the tools in front of you. You can do whatever you want with your life, with your relationship. You like this magician, you can use any of those tools and manifest whatever you want. You can achieve anything. You're very strong and powerful by the end of September. We've got Prince of Swords. It's a new beginning. You will just go for it. You will go for this relationship. You will go for this sort of whatever you want to achieve. You just go for this. You might not even think too much. It's also communication, talking a lot. Let's see what additional cards we have for you from the Lenormand deck. We got the mice. Okay, we got 2 cards. We got the Tower. Tower is slightly different in the Lenormand deck. It talks about some sort of offices. It could be authority. We've got the mice. Mice is something is slowly something. It's, I think it's we're talking about that middle of September when you're turning your back and you're going away, and it's mice is not very nice sort of creature. It comes around, nibbles or something, or stealing something and goes away. It's let's see what's the 3rd card, and then we'll see what's the storyline over there. And we have the Moon. The Moon actually talks about emotions in this deck. It also talks about love and relationship as well. It also talks about intuition, about all these clairvoyant capacities as well. But I think it's for you over here is like there's something, some sort of maybe you will apply. You see that card and the Moon card, and this, when you will sort of will be in a trouble, when you will be moving away, you might sort of, someone will steal something from you, you will apply to authorities or somewhere, someone for help or something. And you know, the Moon card is talking that about emotions, about love and relationship. And I think with all this relationship card over here, it's so sort of obvious. You've got like 4 of Wands. I think you're moving either from relationship into the new relationship, you know, from something which didn't serve you. There was a lot of lies, deceit, into something, and that was mice is also representing all this, you know, losses. It also talks about losses, and we were talking about losses over here where you lost a lot. Maybe you lost the house, maybe you lost loss of health or something like this, but there is some sort of authority. That's what we were talking about there. It's also can talk about church, about the help, and it talks about your emotions and love and affection as well, and also about your intuition. Follow your intuition. We have 2 cards just jumped out. We got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, and this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. So here we are. See, you have met someone, and over here, and retreat. You know, you need to retreat maybe with your partner to go away. It's time to disconnect from the world with this person maybe. So here we are, dear Pisces. That's all I have for you for the 2nd half of September. It's only 2 weeks. So if you would like me to elaborate and have a private reading, you know, specially designed for you, contact me. It's tamara.tarot30@yahoo.com. Otherwise, find me through my webpage, through the Facebook page. And I'll see you in October. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye, Pisces.